Justo L. González's The Story of Christianity, Volume 1, A Study of the Early History of Christianity, 1984, is a masterful survey of the Christian faith from its beginnings in the 1st century through the dawn of the Reformation. González, a distinguished historian and theologian, presents a narrative that is both scholarly and accessible, tracing the development of doctrine, institutions, and culture. His central thesis is clear. Christianity's early centuries were marked by struggle, adaptation, and transformation, laying the foundation for a global faith. González's narrative style is clear, engaging, and deeply informed. He blends theological analysis with historical storytelling, creating a tone that is both academic and approachable. The atmosphere of the book is reverent yet critical, inviting readers to see Christianity as a dynamic movement shaped by diverse contexts. The first major theme of the book is the apostolic age. González explores the life of the early church, its missionary expansion, and the challenges of persecution. From here, he introduces the rise of doctrine. He explains how debates over Christology, the Trinity, and Scripture shaped orthodoxy and heresy. Another cornerstone of the narrative is church and empire. González highlights Constantine's conversion, the legalization of Christianity, and the complex relationship between church and state. The climax of the Story of Christianity, Volume 1, builds around the medieval church. González recounts the rise of monasticism, scholastic theology, and the papacy, showing how Christianity became a dominant cultural force in Europe. The resolution affirms his belief that the early centuries of Christianity were formative, setting the stage for the Reformation and modern developments. González insists that understanding this history is essential to grasping the faith's enduring influence. González begins with the apostolic age, describing the spread of Christianity from Jerusalem to the wider Roman world. He emphasizes the role of Paul and other missionaries in shaping the church's identity. The apostolic age theme is central. González explores the challenges of persecution, the diversity of early communities, and the development of Scripture. He portrays the early church as resilient and adaptive. The rise of doctrine section adds depth. González explains how debates over Christology, the Trinity, and Scripture shaped orthodoxy and heresy. He highlights the councils of Nicaea and Chalcedon as pivotal moments in defining Christian belief. The church and empire narrative is critical. González recounts Constantine's conversion, the legalization of Christianity, and the complex relationship between church and state. He emphasizes both the opportunities and dangers of imperial patronage. The climax builds around the medieval church. González explores the rise of monasticism, scholastic theology, and the papacy. He portrays Christianity as a dominant cultural force, shaping art, philosophy, and politics. The resolution affirms his belief that the early centuries of Christianity were formative, setting the stage for the Reformation and modern developments. González insists that understanding this history is essential to grasping the faith's enduring influence. He closes with a reminder that Christianity's story is one of both continuity and change. Thematically, the Story of Christianity, Volume 1, explores mission, doctrine, empire, and culture. González emphasizes that Christianity's early centuries were marked by struggle, adaptation, and transformation. For modern readers, the book offers both history and insight. It confronts the complexities of doctrine and politics while celebrating the resilience of faith. González's message is clear. Christianity's early history is the foundation of its global presence today. At its core, the Story of Christianity, Volume 1, is about the making of a global faith. González insists that by understanding the early centuries, we can better appreciate Christianity's enduring influence. His book is both history and theology, making it essential reading for anyone interested in the roots of the Christian tradition.